At this point, I want to say that to Africans in the diaspora who may be watching this broadcast, many of them may ask the question if they live in Europe, or ask the question if they live in the Americas, or ask the question if they live in the Caribbean, or ask the question if they live in Australia or the South Pacific. Why should we, with the problems that we have where we live currently, why should we be concerned about the condition of Africa? Why is the condition of Africa a priority for Africans who do not live in Africa? I want to answer that question. The reason Africans in the diaspora must be concerned about the condition of the mother continent is because, as in the words of the Honorable Marcus Garvey, who said, quote, "A strong man is strong everywhere," end quote. And I would add to that a weak man is weak everywhere. The reason we must be concerned about the condition of Africa as African diasporans is because our own unique struggles where we live is a direct reflection, and it is a direct symptom of the struggles on the African continent. If you wonder why police in America are able to kill off African people and suffer no consequences, it's because Africans in America are not politically and strategically connected to the African Union or to individual African nations in such a way that they can speak up on our behalf when injustice is done to us. As long as the African in Europe or the African in America or the African in the Caribbean want to act as if they are not African, then they will be treated as if they are not, which is to say that a people who are not anchored and identified into a nation state, who are not anchored and identified with a people who have their own land and soil, then you are a people who are waiting to be exterminated. The world only counts those who have a home. Simply stated, as Africa goes, so will go all African people. There is no such thing as a destruction of Africa without a destruction of Black America. There is no such thing as a destruction of Africa without a destruction of the African in Europe. You cannot think for one moment that you are going to excel as an African American or excel as an African Caribbean or excel as an African Brit or an African Australian when your mother continent is under duress and is at war. We are a reflection of the mother, and there is no separation from that. So if you care about liberation for Black people in America or in Europe or in the Caribbean islands, then you must care about the liberation of African people on the mother continent.